The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Trades, and more trades. We react to the latest around the NFL and how the New York Jets are impacted by the mega deals for Myles Garrett and A.J. Brown. Frankie Vitz going to join me. It's the Jake Asman Show. Let's hit it and get it started.
We sitting in here, we excited as hell.
Now it's time to get to work. Are you a happy guy?
Oh my goodness, let's go!
I haven't felt joy talking about the Jets in a long time. When they announced it, I went, yeah! Let's go! A new chapter for the Jets has started. Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji are tasked with shaping the future of this franchise. Will they be the ones to finally get it right? We will be here for every step of the journey on the Jake Asman Show, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now.
Here we go, Jet fans. Welcome in, everybody. It is indeed the Jake Asman Show. Live on a Monday, we are presented by PrizePicks. If you missed our first show earlier, check it out with Robbie Sabo. Quick reminder, join the Patreon if you haven't. Today's the last day you could join if you want your name added to the intro for the month of June. Just go to patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. That is the best way to support our show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say hello to our guy, Frankie V from uSTADIUM. Tanky, the Knicks are in the finals. That should be the big story in sports, but no. A.J. Brown traded. Myles Garrett traded. Russell Wilson not going to be a Jet. How we feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling like the Jets are in a better position right now than they were an hour and a half ago. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, let's start with the A.J. Brown trade, because that literally happened as our intro was playing. Here are the details of the trade. Not that anyone is truly surprised, but the Patriots and the Eagles, they've been having discussions on an A.J. Brown deal, and then it has happened. Adam Schefter saying that the Eagles are trading A.J. Brown to the Patriots for a 2028 first-round pick and a 2027 fifth-round pick. That is the better of New England's two fits. The deal has been speculated on for weeks and is now finally happening. So A.J. Brown to the Pats, him and Mike Vrabel getting reunited. We knew this was coming. What are your thoughts on A.J. Brown's fit in New England?
Listen, man, I really don't think this is a good trade for the Patriots. I really don't. I think A.J. Brown is in some ways a locker room headache at times, can be somewhat of a me guy. I mean, if you can't get along with Jalen Hurts, who you going to get along with? I mean, that guy's just all about the team. He's all about winning. He seemed to really not get along with many people there in Philadelphia. He's been traded yet again, a little bit of a malcontent, and you're giving up a first rounder and more. I mean, I know it's a 2028, so that bodes better for New England than a 2027, usually, especially considering the draft class that everyone's projecting for 2027. But I don't like this trade for the Patriots. I really don't. I thought you could have given up a third, maybe a second, a first rounder for A.J. Brown. I mean, I know he's only 28. I think he's set to turn 29 next month or at the end of this month. But I'm not a fan of getting a wide receiver going on his third team, who's had, I don't want to say off the field issues, but he's been somewhat of a locker room liability. And I don't know if this helps New England become a better team. Yeah, might it help them in a 1 year, 2 year window? Yeah, but we see what happens with guys like Stephon Diggs and players of that sort of ilk that are, getting into their 30s, semi-declining. A.J. Brown had barely over 1,000 yards the last 2 years, and he's had some injury, some injury issues too. It's better for us as Jets fans. I love this. Give up a first rounder. Go ahead, bring in a player who's going to be 30 years old next season, who's had locker room problems. Let's see if Mike Vrabel's able to keep that locker room together. This has been speculated on, Jake, but I really don't think this is not a good trade for New England. And I'm not just saying that as a Jets fan. I really don't think it is.
Look, I just think A.J. Brown is still very, very good, and he'll be on his best behavior for the first year. So he gives them an explosive playmaker. You could throw down the sideline with him. You could throw over the middle with him. He's more explosive than Stephon Diggs is. So I get why New England did this. And again, a 2028 first-round pick. The Patriots windows right now with Drake May and his rookie deal. So I get why they did this. That said, he's 28, and we'll see. I mean, if anyone can handle him, though, it's Mike Vrabel, who obviously has a relationship with him. So I think that's a big part of why this deal got done.
Yeah, man, I'm just curious with all this stuff going on with New England this offseason. I'm curious how that locker room is going to hold together, because I was listening to something Albert Breer had said a few weeks ago, basically saying that Vrabel doesn't seem to be the same Vrabel. He doesn't have the same moxie. He seems to be a little bit more timid, not as up in your face and confrontational as he usually is. I'm curious how that locker room is going to be. How tight knit are they going to be able to overcome all the murmurs of this past offseason? Now you're bringing in someone like A.J. Brown. I get what you're saying makes total sense. They just went to the Super Bowl. Literally, they were in the Super Bowl a few months ago. But Jake, I think this game is beyond just a wide receiver one. I think when you're looking at building, and I think New England's still building, I don't know if this is the right move for them. I wouldn't have made it if I was in their position. I wouldn't have gave up a first rounder. I would maybe think about it too, but I'm not Mr. I love my wide receiver ones about to be 30 years old that have had issues in the past giving up first rounders. When has it ever really worked? I always feel like it always is like, all right, A.J. Brown's going to be there for a couple of years, and then he'll have problems in New England, and then they're going to look to move him, and they're going to end up trading him for a 4th or 5th round pick in a few years. But I could be wrong. Just my opinion, obviously.
Kevin with a super chat. A.J. Brown or not, the Pats still mid. Knicks in 6, baby. Kevin is focused on the Knicks. And you know what? I don't blame you, Kevin. You are in our raffle for 2. Let's go, baby. Go New York. Go New York. Go.
Say go New York. Go New York. Go. Go New York. Go New York. Go.
By the way, Knicks fans, for those of you who didn't catch our first show, today's raffle prize is awesome. It's a signed Spreewell jersey in honor of the Knicks taking on the Spurs. Rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals. So make sure you enter throughout the show for your chance to win. Hit the like button, comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Obviously, we start with the A.J. Brown news because the Jets now will see him twice a year. Frankie, the other big deal that happened today in football, how about the Cleveland Browns out of nowhere?
Wild, man.
Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams. So the Rams get Myles Garrett. The Browns get Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick. So now Cleveland has 2 first-round picks in the upcoming draft. They got a 2028 second and a 2029 third. What was your initial reaction to the details of Myles Garrett joining the Los Angeles Rams?
I thought it was AI at first. And then I was thinking, what's Cleveland doing? I get the compensation to a degree, but why are you not looking for more first rounders? It's Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's as good of an edge player, Jake, as this game's ever seen. And I'm not saying that lightly. He's right up there. If you want to say athletically speaking or as a specimen, as an edge, he might be right up there top 2 or 3. Maybe some people think he's the most talented edge all time. And the numbers support that to a degree. Why wouldn't, I mean, I'd be thinking at least two ones, maybe even 3 ones. That's how good I think Myles Garrett is. Now, Jared Verse, he was the 24 defensive rookie of the year, has been pretty damn good, but he's not like a perennial 10 sack guy. At 4.5 his first year, Verse 7.5 last year. I thought Cleveland would probably want a few ones out of this, especially if they're rebuilding. Is Cleveland really good? Are you able to equal Myles Garrett with Jared Verse, a 2027 first, Jake, a 2nd and a 3rd rounder? Like, is that going to equal the production or the impact that is Myles Garrett? I didn't see the vision from Cleveland's perspective. Now, Myles Garrett did probably obviously want it out. He exercises no trade clause. I think this is a slam dunk for the Rams, man. I mean, that Rams team is as good as any team in football next year. And don't kid yourself on that. If Matt Stafford could stay healthy, they might be there right up until the end.
Another all-in move for the Rams, clearly.
Totally.
I just question the Ty Simpson pick. You think back to their offseason.
Totally.
They're all in besides that one. You don't think they could benefit from having Kenyon Sadiq in that offense right now or one of these receivers? Like, you're all in. You just made the move to get Myles Garrett. You traded away a really good young player in Jared Verse. He's not Garrett. I thought Cleveland could have got more than what they did. I know Verse is really good, but I would have wanted more draft capital than what they got. Like, I just traded away arguably the best non-quarterback in the sport. I feel like Cleveland could have gotten more. That said, I understand it, what they're trying to do. You either have a quarterback or you don't. They obviously don't in Cleveland right now. From a Jet perspective, though, Frankie, Cleveland, add them to the list of teams the Jets are going to be battling to get a franchise quarterback in the draft next year. They now have 2 first-round picks, and obviously the Rams pick is not going to be very high. It could be pick 32, but still 2 first-round picks for Cleveland. Add them to the list of teams that are in the running for these top QBs, and it does make that Week 5 game, Jets-Browns, a heck of a lot easier when you don't have to worry about Myles Garrett anymore.
You're damn right about that, Jake. Those are straight facts, my man. And then it makes you think about the Sauce Gardner trade. How great does that look right now, right? 2 first rounders for Sauce. I mean, that's a corner. That's not an edge position either. You're looking at a position that's not as valuable. So you're literally taking probably the best defensive player in the NFL. Actually, I would say is the best player in the NFL on defense, impactful wise, or probably overall too. And you're only getting a first rounder. I know Jared Verse is probably also worth a first rounder, but you're looking right there at like what 2 1s, a 2 and a 3. I mean, we got 2 1s for Sauce Gardner, and then we got another one with Quinnen. So kind of shows you the stuff that Muji kind of pulled off last year in season, mind you. It's pretty impressive. I don't think the Browns got any better, and I don't know what that GM's doing. I really don't know. I think Andrew Berry's. I think this is probably, if this move, Jared Verse doesn't have a really big year, and they're not in a real advantageous spot, they are not going to let him go into 2027 with 2 first rounders. You got to be kidding me. He'll be out of there fast. His year probably comes down to how does the quarterback room look and how is Jared Verse going to perform, or else he's probably going to be out of there.
What a day in the NFL. June 1st, you got a Myles Garrett blockbuster. You get the official A.J. Brown deal. And then there's some other things that happened today, like Russell Wilson finalizing a deal to join CBS Sports. Thank God. Thank God. I did not want him on the Jets. I wish you well, Russell. You can enjoy working out of that 57th Street studio on 10th Ave here in Manhattan. Enjoy it. Hang out with whoever, Nate Burleson, who's ever on the desk these days, Bill Cowher. I wanted nothing to do with Russell Wilson as the Jet backup quarterback, so I'm glad that he's going to TV.
Yeah, I am too, man. I am too. I mean, once he came out and said, the Jets gave me an offer, but I'm weighing a TV deal. Like, all right, like I was on your show, you asked me about that. I'm like, are you serious? Like, why would you say that the Jets offered you a deal, but you're weighing a TV deal? If I was Muji at that point, I'd be like, you know what? Take the TV deal. You're lucky we're even offering you a deal. So, yeah, I don't want Russell Wilson anywhere a part of one Jets drive in that locker room. I don't want him anywhere a part of that. And it's funny enough, this offseason, it seems like that Giants locker room's a little bit all over the place. So more news. They brought in Odell Beckham today. Another great guy for that locker room, I'm sure. So the Jets, we're sitting in silence here, Jake. Everyone around us is kind of doing some shoddy things, and we're just kind of, We're crawling through, man. We're crawling through slow and steady. We're going to get there, man.
The Giants are running a retirement home. I mean, what they did today. Braxton Berrios, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Odell Beckham Jr. didn't play last year, all on the same day they signed.
Honestly, that's unbelievable. That's like turn off injuries in Madden and let it fly kind of wide receiving core right there. I don't know what they're doing, man. I really don't. I know they need some receivers, but I don't know if that's the right move there. Juju's career is interesting because if you look at top receiving yards before the age of, before the age of 21 or 22, I mean, he's up there. I saw a list the other day. It's like Juju, and then it's like Julio, and it's Calvin Johnson, and it's Jerry Rice, and like Juju Schuster's on the list. Crazy how good he was early on in his career and sort of how those injuries sort of caught up to him. But yeah, I mean, Odell Beckham's been washed for how long, man? I don't see any value in any of those things. But
I don't understand the Beckham signing. Seeing Giants fans, especially the younger ones, react the way they have.
Yeah, they love Odell, man.
I mean, they love Odell. He obviously had some great years before they traded him and it fell apart and all that. He's been injured, but man, you would have think the Giants brought in like a reincarnated version of like Jerry Rice based on how some of these people online have acted today. I don't even think Odell makes their team week one. If Malik Neighbors is healthy, I don't think there's a spot for Beckham. And honestly, Berrios or Smith-Schuster might be better at this stage than Odell. Odell has not been relevant in years in the NFL.
Odell his last 5 years, he had 319 yards in 20, 232 yards in 21. Then he went to the Rams, so it's 2 years. So 305 with the Rams, 565, and then in 24 he played in a few games. He had 55 yards. I mean, he hasn't had over 1,000 yards since 2019, and in 2019 and 18, he only had barely over 1,000 yards, 1,035. I mean, listen, there haven't been many receivers as good as Odell his first 2 years. He's right up there, top 5 best, rookie and sophomore years the NFL seen. Right up there, top 5, top 10 for sure. After that, the injuries got him, man. I mean, I always tell people, Jake, and a little bit of an odd point, but when your game is so predicated on speed and twitch like Odell's was, I mean, the difference between someone getting their hands on you on a slant, a corner, and not is sometimes literally you're talking about a half inch to an inch, whether or not you grab cloth or not. Once he lost that little bit of extra twitch, he wasn't Odell anymore. That's it. That's why these guys in the NFL, man, if you don't keep that same twitch and burst, football's a game of inches for a reason. It's whether the safety can get his hands on you, Jake, or not. And when Odell lost that, I told people, Odell's doing nothing in Cleveland. You're not going to hear about this guy for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a fan base react to a guy who didn't play in the league last year and has not had more than 50 catches in a season since 2019. It's crazy. I mean, the last time we saw Odell play, he was appearing in 9 games with the Miami Dolphins. He had 9 catches on 18 targets. The year prior to that, so 2023 with the Ravens, that's where he formed the relationship with John Harbaugh. 35 catches for 565 yards and 3 touchdowns. That was several years ago. So my prediction is he doesn't make the team. He's done.
Well, if you remember last year, Harbaugh and the Ravens did bring him in. They had brought him in for a visit at some point, and there was speculation that the Ravens were going to sign Odell last year. So those relationship or that thought between John and whomever in terms of bringing in Odell, obviously, kept a foot here with that signing, because I thought the Ravens were going to sign Odell last year, and I think last minute they pulled out for whatever reason. So, but yeah, man, I've thought Odell's been washed. I remember when we were rumored to get him, we almost got him 2 years ago, right? I mean, Rodgers here, we almost I think Connor Hughes was reporting about that, right? That it was basically with Douglas, it was basically like done. And they were waiting on something, but yeah.
I mean, I thought it was done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
what a day, Jake.
Yeah. What a day.
Odell Beckham, Myles Garrett, AJ Brown. I mean, I don't know, man. This, 2 or 3 years ago, you start a Madden team with these guys. Forget it, bro. I mean, this is as good as you could get. Hall of Fame worthy.
It's just crazy that all this is happening on the same day. But congrats to all the Giants fans who are thrilled with the return of OBJ. Super chat from Joe, who says Pats fans are acting like they got Randy Moss in 07 again. Look, at least a Pat fan being excited as much as I hate the Patriot fans. Sense. Like, AJ Brown's still really good. Odell stinks.
Yeah. When's the last time Odell Beckham had over 100 yards receiving? I was trying to look. It has to have been over 5 years ago. Definitely. I'd put money on that. I'd definitely put money on that. By the way, somebody in the chat said, I'll make a bet. I want to make a bet with the Asmaniacs, but we have to be a little bit fair here, right? So I'll do something if this doesn't happen, but don't make it crazy because this is kind of wild, right? So somebody said, why are you talking smack about Jared Verse? He's going to be a lot better than David Bailey will ever be. All right, fair enough. I'll make you a deal. If I'm going to bet David Bailey has more sacks as a rookie or equal or more sacks as a rookie than Jared Verse had last year, 7.5. I was going to go with year 1 and 2, but that's 12 sacks. That's a lot. But Jake, what bet can I make that if Bailey doesn't have over 7.5 sacks, I have to do something on the show or show up in some way? And then if he does, you have to send me another shirt, Jets shirt. Deal? Or one of the prizes. Can we make a bet? All right.
That works for me.
Okay. So one of the prizes I get if he has over 7.5 sacks. If not, I'll do, I don't know. You guys come up with something there.
We already got you wearing a Speedo on July 11th in Atlantic City. I mean,
someone says don't return. I'll retire. That's mean.
If you're watching live, hit the like button. Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. We're recapping a flurry of moves today in the NFL. Myles Garrett traded. AJ Brown traded. Russell Wilson at TV. The Giants signing any old wide receiver. Amani Toomer was signed to a 1-year deal as well. I don't know if you were paying attention. Sam with a super chat. God, Frankie, shut up on Bailey already.
Listen, you all have no idea what we're in store for with this guy. We're going to be sitting here, hopefully all of us in 3 years, talking about how this guy is just, one of the best defensive players in the NFL. We'll just wait. Remember Big Daddy Frankie told you, remember? Just remember.
Daddy Frankie. Just hearing you say that, gives me quite the ick.
Yeah, no, I can't be saying that. Can't be saying that. I'll never say that again.
Oh, man. We're presented by PrizePicks. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Wednesday. Here's the PrizePicks lineup I put together for Game 1. Use promo code HMA. Put $5 in. You'll get $50 available in lineups. Brunson, more than 23.5. Hart, at least one made three-pointer. Wemby, under 27.5. My official prize pick lineup for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. End of our show. Latrell Sprewell, signed jersey up for grabs. Make sure you enter if you want to win. And this week on the show, our weekly prizes feature a signed Richard Todd jersey, signed Joe Klecko jersey, signed Wayne Corbett end zone pylon, and Knicks fans. Last week we did Clyde. This week we do Bernard King. Top prize is a signed Bernard King jersey. How you feeling about the Knicks, Frankie? Knicks going to win the championship?
I think so, man. I do. I'm a little bit surprised that the Spurs are considerable favorites. I know it opened up at minus 220 and then it went down to minus 205. They're saying in Vegas a lot of money is going towards the Knicks. So I'm wondering if that line will move a little bit. Maybe it'll, before Game 1 tips off, the series will be at maybe minus 180 for the Spurs. But listen, I think the Knicks are the better overall team. I think the Spurs have a ton of talent, obviously. They're going to be there for a long time. But, it's always the case, I feel like, in the NBA a bunch of times where you have, these old veteran teams that have been knocking at the door, finally get there and win. Then you have, the young guys that, are just trying to make it. Kind of like when OKC did that years ago, and it's been the case in the NBA. And then they don't they don't win it their first year, their first go around. So, I just think the Knicks are playing so good, man. I think if the Knicks can't do it this year, they're never going to do it. Victor Wembanyama is amazing, but he's not, prime Kobe or something, or LeBron, where, it's clearly in their favor to win. Outside of Victor, man, are you really nervous about all these guys? I know De'Aaron Fox is good and Castle's good, but come on.
Young team. That's why I preferred them over having to take on the defending champs who've been there, done that.
Totally. 100%. Yeah. You're coming on Wednesday, by the way, Jake?
I think that's the plan, unless I book a last minute flight to go to San Antonio. Yeah.
I love when you're tweeting. You're like, it's actually less expensive to go to San Antonio.
I've been looking into it, man. The idea that, you save so much money, I guess a little bit, but you still have to fly and get it. It's
you'll
not
save
as
$500 to do three different things that are taking up a ton of time, right?
Yeah, if you fly to Austin first and then take an hour and a half Uber, it's not as easy as some think. But anyway, I'm just glad that the Knicks or in the NBA Finals. Super chat from Joe says, Frankie, I hope you're right about Bailey's sack numbers, but if you're wrong, put on the red nose and rainbow wig for the show.
I mean, is that the all right deal? I'll dress up as a clown. Is that what people want?
You are the clown of all clowns. That is the rule.
Okay, deal. All right, I will dress up as a clown. All right, that's a good one. I've never dressed up as a clown, but
you don't have to.
Some people think I am one. Screw you, Jake. By the way, if anyone, so actually, funny enough, the place that we're doing the this watch party with the New York Post Sports, Jake will be there. I think I'm trying to convince him. Is Wednesday and Friday. We'll be doing both games. It's free. We'll have drink specials. I'll try to buy some stuff and bring some giveaways. So if anyone's in the Midtown area, Wednesday or Friday night for games 1 and 2, we'll be doing a live. We're not doing it. The Post is, but a live post game in uSTADIUM. We'll be there, just hanging out and some drink specials and stuff. So Magic Hour, awesome. Jake, you've been there, Magic Hour?
I've been there before. Yeah, it's a really cool spot that you guys are doing that at.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I've never been there, so I don't even know.
It's cool that you guys are doing it for both game 1 and game 2 as well.
Yeah. We just doubled up, and TickPick is like doing our whole ticket portal. We've been working with them. They're going to start doing some more ticketed stuff through private companies. So like, it's not like the Knicks game tickets through there, but it's like watch parties and like more independent stuff. So like your stuff that you do, you can set up your tickets through them. It makes it look official sometimes, going through a provider like that versus, trying to set it up all yourself through like some secondary site or something. So.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think every bar is going to be crazy. So the fact that you guys put together an event this quickly, props to you.
Yeah. Props to Mickey Carton. That's Craig Carton's daughter. She works for the company that owns Magic Hour. So she's been trying to get us to do an event for a while. We finally settled on it. She's a good contact of Nick. So we sort of said, let's just get this going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
NYJ says, Big Daddy Frankie, I hope you're right about no gloves Bailey. Knicks bring that glory back to New York. If David Bailey sucks, we only blame you, Frankie. Are you aware of this?
Man, I don't know what I'm going to do if he sucks. I have like, I can't even backpedal at that point, right? Like there's no back. Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to have a lot of really good calls. Like some,
your only saving grace would be if Arvell Reese also sucks.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, totally.
For the record, I don't think Bailey's gonna suck though, so I'm excited to watch him.
Yeah. I don't think Arvell Reese will suck either. Also, just throwing that out there.
Mace B's in our raffle for 2. Mace B, thank you. Myles move is nuts by the Rams, who already were the faves. Can you rank the top 5 AFC teams most likely to make the Super Bowl and challenge the Rams? How far are the Jets behind these talent-wise? Why AFC? Mace B. The Rams were not in the Super Bowl this past year. Seattle beat them in the championship game. I think the Rams are the favorites after the offseason they've had. They're bringing Stafford back, but he's an older player who's dealt with injuries. So you never know. It is so hard to win. I give the Rams credit for going for it, but I wouldn't rank AFC teams because that just assumes the Rams are going to get to the Super Bowl, Mace B. I think you got to get there first. And if I'm ranking NFC teams, Seattle still deserves their respect. But I think the Rams are the favorites to at least get to the Super Bowl now. I'm sure the betting odds reflect that now too.
Yeah, you're talking NFC. A team I could see is maybe Chicago, the Bears. They'll be an interesting team this year. I think they'll just get better. They tried to fix up that defense a little bit. And then I'm curious how the 49ers are going to be. They've always had injury issues. If they're not hurt, they're always a juggernaut in the NFC. The AFC, those, I wouldn't say wide open, but I mean, I don't know. Is Denver? They were the 1 seed last year. Are they going to be the 1 seed again? I don't know. New England, I think there'll be some regression there. Jacksonville was a 3 seed last year. They had 13 wins. I could see regression there too. I don't know. Is Jacksonville, or are they really those guys? Liam Cohen, there's that old thing about him, that old adage. He's after 1 year, he loses interest. I mean, they've been talking about that with him for a while. And then the rest of the seeds there you had the rest were the Steelers, Texans, and Bills and Chargers. So I mean, I don't know. I think the AFC will be a lot different in terms of who those 7 playoff teams are.
I'm with you. here are the odds for the Super Bowl. Rams the favorites at plus
Rams are the
550.
favorites.
Yep.
Wow.
Ravens plus 1,000 with the Bills.
Odd.
Seattle plus 1,100. So they're the second favorites that come out of the NFC. New England plus 1,600. Chargers plus 1,600. Chiefs plus 1,600. The next NFC team are the Niners at plus 1,700. Lions plus 18. Philly plus 19. Denver, Houston, both tied at 20-1 plus 2,000. So, yeah, I mean, it's very front loaded for the Rams. But again, crazy things happen. But they are all in, and they're trying to squeeze one more Super Bowl out of Matthew Stafford. You give them credit. I mean, they're not afraid to trade away picks. I mean, they basically do this all the time if they find the right player, and no one could dispute how great Myles Garrett is.
Totally, man. And then their defensive strategy too. It's just, it bodes really well for Myles Garrett to have as good of a year as he can get. I mean, Chris Shula is super aggressive with what he does in that front seven. They want guys flying all around the football. They have stunts they're doing all day, all night. I mean, like they're just always getting after the quarterback. They're sending blitz pressure all over the place. Kind of what I hope Aaron Glenn does with our front seven, by the way. I mean, if Aaron Glenn wants to look at a blueprint as to like what you do with the front seven for the personnel, I would probably look literally at what the Rams are going to do or have been doing with Shula. But I think Garrett for them is what a great move, man. Listen, you wake up today, you're the Rams, Jake. You switched Myles Garrett for Jared Verse. That's an incredible upgrade. And you gave up a 1, a 2, and a 3. I mean, it's not like you didn't mortgage any sort of future really there. I love the deal for them.
Hit the like button if you're just joining us. We're talking all things NFL. Frankie V's got to run in a bit, so if you want your question or comment read, make sure you super chat it in. We'll make sure we get it on the show. Joe the Jet says, "You are the GOAT, Frankie. I'm rooting for you."
Oh, wow. That's very nice of you to say. Very nice. That's the nicest comment I've read on this show about me in, I don't know, a few months. No, I'm not. I listen, I love the comments are funny, by the way. Like last week, the haircut, like the hair, I'm trying to fix this thing up. Like they were hilarious. Like, I mean,
it looks good today.
It looks all right. This is not a great haircut. Someone's like, it looks like someone was mowing the lawn and just forgot a section. I read that comment. I was dying. Then I saw myself on the show. I'm like, there's like hair just like right there. And Gypsy comes on and we're just cracking up. That was fun.
What did you think of the Sadiq injury? He's going to be ready for training camp, the Jets say. Any concern there?
I mean, listen, man, there's always a little bit of concern when you're talking about an injury this early. But hey, man, when you have the body type that Kenyon Sadiq has and you're moving at that sort of rate, I mean, he's the most athletic tight end ever, literally in NFL history. If you want to take all the metrics, you take vertical jump, 40 time, miles an hour clocked on a field, strength. He's number one. So with that is going to come some things. And when you're that athletic and that freakish, it's, he's Sadiq the Freak 7 days a week. I mean, it's what do you think? I mean, he's gonna probably deal with things, here and there.
You know what they call him now, though?
What do they call
Sadiq the Tweak.
I was obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. 7 days a week, has a hernia tweak. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Trying to critique what I read in Newsweek. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Trying to take a peek at his manly physique. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Time to take a leak and play hide and go seek.
Jake, I'm dying.
Yeah, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That's how I feel sometimes when Gator sends me these things.
Dude, that was incredible. The funniest thing about that one of the funniest things, the bathroom clip you just showed. The first time I met Adam Shine in person, and the New York Post Sports bathroom looks exactly like that. I literally see him in the bathroom. So I'm washing my hands. I'm like, oh, what's up, Adam? And I go to shake his hand. Like I didn't even realize it, but like he just got out of the urinal and I'm just like, I'm leaving. And I'm like, wait, I just washed my hands and shook a guy's hand that just used the urinal. Like I should probably go and wash my hands again. It was very awkward. But Yeah, I just always think of Shine, and I'm like, hey, I met this guy in the bathroom. What a cool guy.
He is a very cool guy, that Adam Shine, and
Yeah,
an actual cartoon character.
That video is hilarious. I'm gonna send that to Ryan so fast after the show. He's gonna crack up.
Shout out to the legend Bobby Midnight checking in. He is watching, used an Asmaniac super chat, but there's no comment attached, Bob. So if you meant to write something, please let me know. Gator says Frankie's hair looks like he went to his barber and said, "Can you cut the top so it looks like a toupee?" Some of these are tough. You're lucky you got to go soon because you don't have to hear it from the chat.
Yeah, I'll stick around. No, I got a few more minutes. I can get to Long Island City fast, Jake.
All right. Here's the question of all questions.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for the intense battle this summer between Younghoe Koo and Cade York to be the Jets kicker?
The funniest thing about this whole kicking battle is I used to love Younghoe Koo. I used to argue that he was the best kicker in the NFL with people. Like I was obsessed, to use Adam Shine's words. I was obsessed with Younghoe Koo. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, it's so weird for a guy to be not always that weird with the NFL. It kind of happens like that. But Jake, he was one of the best kickers in football for like a good 2 or 3 years. One of the most accurate kickers in football. I don't know what happened to him. I have no idea. It's not like he got older, that much older. I mean, what is he? He's in his early 30s, isn't he? Just a strange situation. But I like Younghoe Koo, actually. I really do. I know the clip of him kicking the turf and whatnot, but I used to think he was like the best kicker in the NFL for like outside of Justin Tucker at the NFC, I thought for years, but
Younghoe Koo, Cade York, the battle to be the Jet kicker that will shank a kick and start the season spiral a la the 2019 season when something Vedek cost us the game against Josh Allen and the Bills.
I mean, you were the first one to bring up them not bringing back Nick Falk, and you're like, why the hell not? And who knows? Maybe they were just going through a whole rebuild, but I mean, it's the freaking kicker and he doesn't miss here. So kickers kind of don't have anything to really do with a rebuild. But I don't know, man. One of these guys not going to be on the roster. They both might not be on the roster when it's all said and done, or they're going to maybe have a little bit of a kicking contest. I think Younghoe Koo will beat him out, though. I just saw right now he's only 31, Jake. It's weird, right? For a guy to be as good as he was. There was a stretch, I think, of like 5 or 6 years. He was one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL. And then he just literally fell off a cliff the last couple of years. Weird.
Kickers are like relief pitchers.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. Just year to year, you sometimes just don't know what's on them.
Yeah, man. It's very mental too. A lot of these guys, we used to know Nick Falk's agent, who we used to talk to. This is when he was first on the Jets, and he was telling us, he's like, it's such a mental thing. You just keep overthinking, and just your whole technique and everything just gets thrown off, and it can really affect you. And you don't have many opportunities to miss in the NFL. You have a few games where you miss a few kicks, or in practice you're off a few days. It's like they're looking for another person right away. There's a lot too with the NFL, man, with kicking. I don't like how impactful like kickers are in this game. I think they have way too much impact in terms of win losses in football. I think.
So what would you do? Eliminate the field goal?
I mean, I've literally thrown this around before. I'm not saying I would do it, but I would think about it. Like, eliminate the field goal, keep the extra point, eliminate the field goal. Or
why keep the extra point if you're going to just eliminate the field goal?
I mean, you could eliminate the extra. The only thing is if you score, you have 6, or do you have 7 and then you go for 2 to get 8? But if you don't get it, do you still get 7? Or
they're never eliminating the kick. It's called football. It's the only part that actually still uses your feet.
Wouldn't it be cool though? Wouldn't the game be it could be a little bit more interesting if it's
when the Jets have a shit kicker, I'm all for eliminating the kick. But we've actually like when we had Nick Falk, he was our best offensive weapon.
Yeah, we won a few games with him because of him last year, didn't we?
M. Valette says Tanky needs training camp to start. I agree.
I'm out of my mind right now. Sorry.
Yankees rock. Horrible take by Tanky. Gator says Frankie's towards the top of guests with quality microphone, Wi-Fi, background, and weird ass haircuts. On that note, I'll let you run, Frankie. I appreciate you hopping on.
Hey, appreciate you, Jake. I'll catch you soon, man.
Frankie V from uSTADIUM with us there. Comments, questions, super chats. Cut the line. Come meet Frankie V and a who's who of your favorite Jet content creators July 11th at Gangrene Beach Club. GangreneBeachClub.com. You could tell Frankie in person that his takes stink. How about that? How about that?
Great point, Jake. You hit it right there.
Thank you, Rich. Rich will be at Gangrene Beach Club, so check that one out. All right, open phone lines for those of you who want in on the conversation. Raffling away a signed Knicks Latrell Sprewell jersey in honor of the Knicks going to the NBA Finals. Open phone lines. Jet fans, how we feeling? A.J. Brown, officially a Pat, and he doesn't know what's coming. All right, watch out. Here comes D'Angelo Pons. Here comes Brandon Stevens. Here comes Deshaun Wright. Here comes A.Z. Thomas. We will see. Derek, the Kansas Jet fan, is in the raffle for one. Thank you, Derek.
They wrote me off. I ain't right back, though.
Derek in, and he's in for the weekly raffle, of course, as well. Look, A.J. Brown, he didn't have a great year with the Eagles, but he's still really good. So I disagree with Frankie. I understand why New England did it. He's got the relationship with the coach there, so not worried about the personality fit, all that. I don't think New England's going to be as good this year, though. That's not a unique take. I mean, they benefited from the softest schedule ever a year ago. I think they're good. I don't think they're as good as what their record was. So they're still probably going to win 10 or 11 games and be a playoff team, if I had to guess. But they're not going to go 14-3 again in the regular season. I don't think that's happening. We'll see what the Bills are. The problem with the Bills is that as good as Josh Allen is, do we know what Joe Brady is as a head coach? Again, they fired McDermott because they said, well, they weren't going as far as they needed to go. But they promoted a guy who was on McDermott's staff. So that doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know. But I hope the Bills are terrible. Ted says Pats played a pathetic C.J. Stroud and Jared Stidham. Correct. And if Stroud was just mediocre in that game, Houston wins going away. The Texan defense was phenomenal. Gave them every opportunity to win that game with no quarterback. Stroud sucked. I thought he should have been benched at halftime. If they went to Davis Mills, I think there was a chance that Houston wins that game. I remember we talked about it on the show. We all watched it. And, of course, New England got to play Jared Stidham in the AFC Championship game. Just ridiculous. Kevin says Bill's window is closed. It's tough to say your window is closed when you have Josh Allen as your quarterback. Is their path to a championship harder now than it's been because their team is not as good and there's uncertainty with their coach? Yes, but they still have maybe the best player in the sport right now at that position. But there's questions with the Bills. There's no doubt. Comments, questions, super chats. They cut the line. GUSTBUSTER Umbrella Hotline link is officially pinned in the comments. So if you want in on the show, now is certainly the opportunity to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, Prison Mike is up first. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Jake. How you been, man?
What's going on? How are you, Mike?
All right. Been very busy. Haven't been able to chance to get you live. You kind of touched on a lot of my points. I guess we're happy with our Knicks, right?
Well, it'd be tough for me to sit here and not be happy with our Knicks right now.
I mean, listen, I'd rather play the Spurs, to be honest with you. I just think we have a shot against both, but I think a better shot against the Spurs. You know, just the fact that, I mean, when the Knicks were in game 4 and they just demolished them, like they're just not laying back. So, I think OKC, I think their guards would probably given us a little rougher time. But, hey, listen, this is it. Like Frankie V said, it's now or never, Well, a couple of my points. The Rams keep doing this. They'll give away every draft pick, but they keep winning. It's just a good organization.
Well, they have a great coach, though, right? They have obviously a GM, but the head coach is phenomenal. Sean McVay if you're doing a draft of coaches, he's probably going number 1.
Well, and let's face it, we know he didn't like the pick of Simpson. So he's going for it now. He knows once Stafford's gone, he's leaving. So
I don't think he was anti-Simpson. I think that was more so.
Right.
He explained it. He wanted to show reverence to Stafford.
Mhm.
Yeah, like he didn't want to be like gung ho about Ty because Matthew Stafford's still their guy.
And listen, can the media stop with this? Rookie quarterback. Oh, 7-on-7. He was perfect. 11-on-11s. It's OTAs. Okay. He's a rookie quarterback. Let's not build him up. I mean, I hope it works out. I know you're loving Russ going to TV. So
Thank
now
God.
we can just, I know. Like, that's the best thing that could have happened. And listen, AJ Brown, Jake, he's a diva. I'm sure he knows the coach, but a rookie quarterback doesn't need that. And who else do they have besides AJ Brown on that team to receive?
Who else? I mean, Hunter Henry.
I don't know.
One of their tight ends. They got a good running back. Two-headed
Right, but-
combo there.
Right, but that's a perfect situation for him. He's going to be the number one. He's going to get all the balls. He's not going to cry. So, we'll see. We'll see.
I
what
think it's a
happens.
good move for New England. I mean, they
Yes.
signed Romeo Dobbs in free agency. That was a nice signing too.
Listen, absolutely. And I was watching Gino's press conference. He seems a little overconfident. What do you think? How do you think he sounds?
Look, I want my quarterback to be confident. I want
Yeah.
you to believe that they got a good team and he could put it together. He's 2 seasons removed from, leading a 10-win team.
Yeah.
Throwing for 4,000 yards. So I like Gino at the podium. I think he's been confident, and I think he's been obviously way more mature than he was the last time he was a Jet when he was a young player.
Well, I sure hope so, Jake. He's 13 years old. I sure hope he's more mature.
Like he had to be a backup for a long time, got his chance to start, and made the most of it. He's been a starter now for the last 5 seasons.
Well, I'll tell you, Frankie Vitz putting all his eggs in one basket with Mr. Bailey. He says, well, maybe in 3 years. The Asmaniac's not going to give him 3 years. After about 6 games, they're going to want to see that clown outfit on.
Yeah, look, the bottom line is this. David Bailey has to be good right away. He doesn't need to be a superstar, but he needs to be very good. And none of this nonsense on it takes time. Like he's the second pick in the draft. By the end of the year, we got to feel like the arrow is pointing sky high for him going forward.
Exactly. Most teams, edge rusher, top 3 pick, have to perform first year. Otherwise, I'm sorry. And listen, I'm looking forward to it. I think he's going to be good. I think 7.5 sacks is not out of the question. I really do. So we'll see what happens though. I'm gonna try to make it down to July 11th. I got a friend that lives in Point Pleasant, so we may head down and try to make it there. Well, I'm also gonna try to make the Tennessee game. I wish it was
Week 1.
I know. Week 1's tough for me, but we're gonna see. I'm trying to get a group of people. I don't know if we're gonna go to the game if we go, but we want to go there. Hit Saturday and then maybe watch the game in a bar somewhere.
No. If you're coming to week 1, Michael, we're getting you in the building. Come on.
Okay. All right. But we have time for that. Listen, it's good to talk to you. I'll talk to you soon, and let's go Jets.
Let's go Jets. And more importantly, Michael, let's go Knicks. Good call. Just End the Suffering says, thank you, Rooster, for the gifted membership. Speaking of the Rooster, I took his bet. I took TFO playing right now. He's up 2-1 in the French Open. Francis TFO lost the first set 7-6, and he won the next 2. He's up 2-1 right now. Men's singles 4th round. That was from our first show today. Dino with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Dino. Hey, there's 400 people watching the show right now. And there are not a lot of likes on the video, only 130 likes. Plus, Knicks fans, Latrell Sprewell signed jersey. I'm going to give away 5 memberships right now. If you get one from me, you're in both the weekly and the raffle for the Sprewell. So 5 memberships from yours truly coming up. But if you want one, you have to hit the like button. You got to be subscribed to my channel. And you got to make sure you have that setting turned on that you're eligible to receive a gifted membership. I'm going to give 5 channel memberships coming up shortly here, so be on the lookout for that. Let's get to more of your calls. In the meantime, Just End the Suffering is on the line. Hello, Just End the Suffering.
What's up, Jake?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. So,
I've been sitting back watching. Haven't really called in lately, but watching all the Knicks fans, and I mean, Garrett Wilson said it best. We're frothing at the mouth trying to cheer like that for the Jets. And I was talking to my wife about it. I'm like, man, look at how excited everybody is, man. Like, it's been so long since I've gotten that excited about the Jets, but it finally feels like something's changing this year.
What do you think's changing? Because I don't get the same vibe.
I mean, it just seems like this year they're actually getting people in that can help out the new guys, who can help instill the vision that Reich and Aaron and all them have. Listening to them when they have interviews and stuff, it just seems like they're talking more about positivity in the locker room than they are, keeping secrets and knocking heads and going the wrong way with each other. Maybe it's just me that sees that, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, look, if you want to believe, it's early June, so feel free. I don't know really what much has changed here. Your internet was crapping out. Gator is right, though. June is historically the Jets' best month. Yeah, look, I mean, best case scenario, the Jets could be a much better team if they get way better quarterback play, which they should have with Geno. I just have concerns about the coaching staff and specifically the head coach. That was some call there from Just End the Suffering. He joined us from the back of a space shuttle, apparently. All right, open phone lines for anyone who wants in on the conversation. Comments, questions, super chats, those always cut the line. For the first time today, let's check in with a manly man.
Three, 2, 1, and rip. 3, 2, 1, doink! Playing some pocket pool. Trying to get my aim.
Can't see you.
You can't see me. What? We ass backwards?
No, you sit in a dark attic all day. We can't see
you. Do I have to sound like the lady?
B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If anyone wants to call in, it'd be wonderful. If not, I'll just keep reading comments. Gator says, call in or B's going to show you that he's playing bingo and other stuff. Well, today it's pocket pool. Just End the Suffering says, sorry, mail van, bad reception. Call back in. Just End the Suffering. We appreciate you. Today's Jake Asman Show presented by IndaCloud. Check out my discount code for IndaCloud. If you go to their website right now, use the promo code Asman, and you can get 40% off your first order. IndaCloud, they got everything, man. Zero sugar THC sodas, energy gummies, extra strength sleep gummies, exotic flower gummies, premium pre-rolls. Everything is legal hemp THC, lab tested, and shipped discreetly right to your door. If you're 21 or older, 40% off right now at indacloud.co. That's indacloud.co. Code Asman. Enjoy responsibly. Huge thanks to IndaCloud for supporting the Jake Asman Show here on a fine Monday, first day of June. All right, let's get to more of your calls now. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Scroll back to the beginning if you missed the Tanky V appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, the big fella's next.
He's home, his belly's on the bed. That's what feels good. On the road, his belly's on the bed. In a dirty hotel room. He calls the show, his belly's on the bed. It's just more comfortable. He got a beard, loves the Jets, super chats. Well, the big fella sleeps alone. There's no room on his bed. Well, that's a big fella.
What's up, man?
Hello, big fella.
Hey, AJ Brown scares no one. He doesn't scare me, bro.
Well, he's still a very good player.
Yeah. I mean, he showed his true color last year.
He doesn't scare me because the Jets aren't really ready to win, so I'm not worried about it, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. But Devontae Smith, he was the real number one on that team, I think.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts doesn't throw over the middle, so that's part of the problem here. Or didn't throw
That's
the
true.
outside, I should say. And like AJ Brown is still an explosive player.
That's true. Dobbs. I mean, they signed Dobbs. That's I could see him being a problem, but AJ Brown now.
Dobbs is good. That was a nice signing by them.
Yeah, and what's going under the radar is that the Bills signed DJ Moore.
They gave him a lot for him too.
Yeah, and he's he could actually turn it around for them.
But he wasn't that good last year. I think they completely overpaid for him.
That's true, but they did have a Dunze, and they did throw to the tight end a lot too. So I don't know, but yeah. So I wanted to talk to you about Nashville. Is Frankie going?
I don't know if Frankie's going. It's a good question. I hope he goes.
Yeah, me too. I'd like to get to meet him someday. You
and Tanky V. Well,
yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice.
Would you say meeting Tanky V would be the same as when you met Jalen Brunson?
It would be on that parallel. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's how great Tanky is. But yeah. The Sailor Jerry stuff, bro. We gotta have it. We gotta have it at Barstool, bro.
I will tell them that we need to have a fully stocked Sailor Jerry bar for all the Asmaniacs.
Yeah, we gotta represent the dream. He's not going, but we gotta have him there in spirit, bro. And he provides a lot of good entertainment. So I think it'd be a good tribute to have a shot of Sailor Jerry's rum in honor of the dream, bro.
Peter Castro's going to Nashville.
Is he? That's awesome. I look forward to meeting Peter. I haven't met Peter yet. That'd be good. I met a lot of people.
Peter, your Knicks towel and playoff shirt was sent out today, so you'll get it in time for game 1 of the finals on Wednesday.
Now, Mitchell Robinson, right? How did he break his pinky?
We don't know. It was clearly not basketball related.
Was it like celebrating or something like that? Because supposedly it's like they call it like a boxer's fracture or something like that because it was his pinky. Did he like punch a wall or like I don't get it. But yeah, that's some speculation. But
I
think the Knicks are going
to the Beast Attic.
Yeah, right. He would do more than break his finger up there, bro. But looking forward to the series on Wednesday. What do you think? Knicks in 6?
I'm gonna go Knicks in 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that too.
The party of all parties, the night they win the championship, if they do it at Madison Square Garden.
Oh my God, that would be insane. That would be insane, bro. Are you having any watch parties or anything like that?
I'm not personally, but I could share where I'll be. I know Frankie and uSTADIUM and the New York Post are doing something for Wednesday and for Friday. Cool. So I'm going to try and go to at least one of those.
That's cool. And yeah, I mean, go Knicks. Yankees scored a hell of a lot of runs in one inning yesterday. It seems like
that was it.
It's like they score all their runs in one inning and then they're done for a few games. I don't know.
Literally, the A's faced the minimum in every inning besides the inning where they scored the 13 runs. I've never seen a game like that before. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But, let's hope they turn it around and hope those bats start coming along and the bullpen gets its shit together. And, we go from there. But in the immediate future, let's go Knicks. Fuck AJ Brown. Romeo Dobbs too. Patriots, Bills, all go to hell. It's Jets, baby. 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big fella, a man amongst the legends.
Correct. The shit Ritz will suck. The Bills will choke the chicken. And the New York Knicks will be the next world heavyweight champions.
I only worry about one person's penis, and that's mine. So everybody else's, I don't really care.
Oh, Whoa! A little too early for a Monday wake-up call, ain't it? Yeah, have a cup of coffee? Jeez, give a man a break. Knicks
I'll
is
say
sick.
this. I only worry about one person's penis, and that's mine. So everybody else's, I don't really care. But I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that could use more than just a little illusion of more inches. But whatever.
Great point, Joe. You hit it right there. Now, they haven't come out and said it, but that's exactly what they're thinking right now.
Call me freaky dog.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All right, we're back. Peter Castro with a super chat. Thank God for CBS signing Wilson. Thank God is right. Ralphie in for 4 says Sprewell went to the same school as the great Joe Namath, Quinnen, Minka, and Malachi Moore. I'm in. Roll Tide roll. We know Ralphie loves his Bama players.
Get up. Let's go.
Ralphie's in the raffle for 4. I promised I was going to gift 5 memberships, and I'm going to make this one really special too. Spencer Green says the fact that anyone is delusional enough to believe the Knicks have a chance, I will take Jets over 11 wins before I give the Knicks a chance. If there's anything we know about Spencer Green, his takes are absolute dog shit. So this is great news for my fellow Knicks fans out there. Spencer, thank you for picking against the Knicks. One of the greatest things to ever happen to all of us is this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In honor of Spencer Green's dog shit takes, here's 5 memberships from yours truly.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
And I mean this. There's no one who's wrong more than Spencer Green. So thank you, Spencer. In honor of Spencer Green's dog crap takes, 5 memberships gifted from yours truly. Thank you very much, Spencer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 people got a membership here. You're all on the raffle for the Sprewell jersey. Danny Yas, Tyler 21, Vegan Winter, S. Snow, M. Rolanta, all getting a membership courtesy of Spencer Green's terrible takes. Thank you, Spencer.
Get up. Let's go.
Let's go. I hope the Jets win 11 games too, by the way, for the record. More of your calls. This man is a super Jet fan. He also single-handedly fixed Beast Breaker's disgusting bathroom. Lou B's next. Hello, Lou.
Jake, I am so excited for this week. New York is going to be pandemonium. NYPD does not even know how to handle this. My friend has been on the force for 20 years. He's the head of like the terrorist task force. They have him like working 24/7, trying to plan on how to handle the New York Knicks fandom. They don't know whether to stop it or to let it go. They just have no clue. If and when the Knicks win, this will be something like New York has never seen. Between social media, in the past when they won, there wasn't social media where everyone wanted to be seen and heard. This is at a magnitude that I don't know if people understand. And I can't wait because I will be right inside. I go right into the belly of the beast. I love it. And I just can't wait. Jake, the Garden is going to be electric. I was there for that comeback. So were you. I just can't wait.
I'm ready for game 3 with you, Lou.
That's right. Me and Jake are going
it only
to
cost me a small mortgage to attend my only
worth it,
finals
Jake.
game here, but I'm excited.
It's worth it. Look at the bright side. When they win this year, that's it. You don't have to go ever again. You can always do it from a watch party somewhere else. And this is the time to be there. And I'm so excited that we are going to be there together. And that's it. As far as everything else, there's so much in the works, right? We have July 11th, Gangrene Beach Club. I hope everyone gets their tickets.
Frankie V in a Speedo. You ready?
Frankie V in a Speedo. We have Tennessee coming up at Barstool, which is going to be madness. The Tennessee game, madness. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And I'm so excited for the Jets team. I really am. I really think they got great players. I really, really, really am excited.
I just think you're always excited for the Jets.
I'm excited to watch them, but I didn't think they were going to be good last year. This year,
You're excited for the meetups. You're ready for July 11th. You're ready for week 1 in Nashville. You're ready for all the tailgating.
But I want to win. That's the thing. I do want to win because, every Sunday, the amount of jokes that hit my phone, the same people send me the same fucking jokes all the time. The Artie one when he says, the Jets, when I was young, I used to like girls. And then I realized, the whole thing with get fucked by that whole thing. They send me that joke by the thousands. So with that in mind, I do think we have a good team, though, Jake. The players that we have are serious, and I think our defense is going to be better than people think. Also, I know everyone's like the offense is going to be great, and I think so. But we have some players if they could just play good together.
Let me put on my Knicks chain to match yours.
Earn that, right?
There we go.
Got to wear that on what are we, Monday?
Next Monday, week from today, game 3.
From today, I can't fucking wait. All the different haters and all the different states that attack me all the time. At least we have something to be like, all right, now we got you.
Well, it gives you hope because the Knicks were the Jets. They were the same thing. Disastrous ownership, can never win, laughing stock, worst franchise in sports. Like, it could change if you get the right people running your organization.
Look, what more could they have, besides getting a different head coach? What more could have done during free agency or the draft? I think they did very, very well. I mean, and
they've improved. The question is about Glenn and how much Gino has left.
He has a lot of help around him. He's going to look much better than he did last year. Frank has taken over the offense. That's obvious. And with Demarius and with Dunbar, I think Glenn has some help there.
Who's Demarius? Oh, DeMario, you mean?
Demario
David.
Demario
Davis. Yep.
Yeah, it's confusing. But he's a monster. I heard he's doing great at camp too. Really, really a true leader. So it's exciting. It is exciting.
I'm ready, Lou.
I know you are.
No one's as excited as you, though.
I'm very excited. I want to win so bad. I really do. I can't wait for the Knick parade, and I can't wait for the Jets parade.
The Jets 9-win season.
No.
Which is worthy of a parade if they do that, by the way.
That's true, too. But we're going to face Myles in one of the playoffs, not during the Browns. We'll see him in the playoffs, that guy. Now we really have to worry.
Look, if they faced Myles Garrett in the playoffs to be in the Super Bowl.
No, we could hit him in the playoffs, can't we?
He went to the Rams. They're in the NFC.
Oh, I thought. Oh, all right. I thought we could hit them in the playoffs, but all right. So
no. Yeah, in the Super Bowl, that'd be in the playoffs.
Smash them then too. I don't know if we're ready for the Super Bowl right now, but the next 2 years. It's serious moves we're making. It's serious.
But the bigger moves are going to be in the 2027 offseason when they have the most cap space in 3-1s.
Yeah, look at that. We are filling holes every day. I think our GM is the best. He truly has been so great for us. At least he gives us a chance. We have players that are going to give us a chance. Who do you throw to? Every single one of these guys are great receivers, from our running backs to our we just have so many options. I was talking to a real hardcore Jet fan today, and he's like, we really do have a lot of options to throw to. So I'm really excited.
I like what they've done. You are asking a rookie to step in and be impactful in Cooper and in Sadiq. So, but I think they're good. You need to if you want to overachieve, those guys got to be impact players right away.
I think they will. You know, these guys are good picks. You know how excited everyone was at this draft, and so was I. So
I was in the pit.
I was in the fucking pit, and with Boy Green and Mikey Holcans. That's true. That is absolutely true, Kevin. I agree. Muji has done everything that we need him to do. The kicker thing, I'm still on the fence with. I'm very, very worried about the kicker.
Blue B is what Woody Johnson thinks all Jet fans are like.
I actually like Woody Johnson. Everybody knows that. He's nice to me, so I can't not like when I see him.
I'm just saying, like, you're so optimistic.
I am.
It takes very little for you to be bought in and sold. Like that, like you're the dream fan for Woody. He could be dog shit at owning the team for as many years in a row as he needs to be. It doesn't matter. You're going to be invested in thinking the team's going to be good every year.
I am, but this year I think they actually are going to be good. At least I'm going to have fun at the games. They won't be as boring as last year.
Well, that's I never disputed. You'll have fun before the games for sure.
That's true too.
And maybe during the games they'll be more watchable. That I agree with.
Definitely. I mean, last year we didn't even throw. We threw backwards. It was crazy. So this year I'm very focused on believing in them. I think they're going to be a lot better. I did not really think they were going to be good last year. I booked some road trips knowing that I was coming home with a loss. This year is different. We're going to places. We're going to destroy other teams, and I'm really excited to do it. That's it. That's what's going down.
Lou?
I'm on Green Bean
You're
Island.
right.
Green Bean fucking Island. I'm on the island with him.
You are.
And on that island, I am waving the flag. I'm on Green Bean fucking Island. At least a wild card. At least give us that. Give us
Let's
that.
go Knicks.
Go Knicks. I can't fucking wait. The Knicks are bringing energy to the Jets. I just feel that this is connected somehow, Jake. This is helping sports fans. And for me in hospitality, I'm so happy for all the bars that are going to get all the new big business. These next 2 weeks are going to really, truly help New York's economy and the hospitality business. So I'm really excited for that. It's a really good time for hospitality in the state of New York. So,
ladies and gentlemen, the great Lou Bit.
Turn the fucking Jets on! Turn the fucking Jets on!
And now, back to our feature presentation with Dr. Jake Asman. Take it away, Jake. And also brought to you by good old-fashioned In the Cloud, where you want to relax after a hard day's work of stress, aggravation, humiliation, and headaches. Remember, get your In the Cloud now. It'll help you mellow out. And remember, folks, Knicks in maybe 4 or maybe 6. Let's hope for the best. And you never know. If we win, we will make New York the strongest city in America and the best in the world. Hot dogs, baseball, football, basketball, we will succeed again. And a brand new t-shirt will say it. We will survive. And put it in slogan in big letters. We will survive. We will survive.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Beast, thank you. Well said. More of your calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing and get ready for what we call around here a Cho session. Gator says, I think Big Cho might need an intro.
Big Cho.
Yeah, it's nice. I like my recliner. No, I just called to check in.
Big Cho.
I don't like all those wrinkles on my head. I don't have that many wrinkles.
We're talking about Big Cho.
My implants are coming in 3 months.
The Kardashian ones?
I put the jet gear on for you. Been running some errands early. Came home just chilling.
Big Cho.
Jake.
Joe.
What's going on with you, brother?
We're talking about Big Cho.
The Knicks are playing for an NBA title, Big Cho.
I know you know that's my number 2 team, right?
I did not.
Yeah. Behind the Hornets.
Big Cho.
I like the Knicks since I was a kid in the 70s when they were winning titles in 70 and 73.
Long time ago.
Yeah, my dad was a big Knicks fan. He used to teach me all the names like DeBusschere and Bradley and Willis Reed and Walt Frazier.
We're talking about Big Cho.
How you been? Sorry, I haven't been able to call. I've been slammed with work.
I've been doing well.
Yeah, show's going well.
It's better now that you're a part of it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Hey, do you know when the meetup's going to be yet for a home game?
October 25th against the Miami Dolphins.
October 25th. Okay. When are you going to have everything on sale and stuff like that?
In the coming weeks, Big Cho. Stay tuned.
Okay. If you don't hear from me from the show because we've been slammed with basketball, could you shoot me an email to let me know that they're going on sale?
Yes, I will make sure that we reserve a spot for you, Big Cho.
Okay, I'm going to try to get in the sunshine this time if all possible. I was under the, what do you call that thing? Overhang? Started
Yes.
to get a little chilly. I like to be in the sun where you were.
Well, what if it's raining?
Oh, that is a point. I never thought about that. I sat in the
What if it's
rain
cloudy?
a couple weeks ago.
We're talking about Big Cho.
In the rain with the ACC tournament. Florida State was playing hit in baseball. I got tickets for my daughter, her and I. We sat 2 rows from the dugout, and it was raining like a champ. But it was still fun.
M123 says, Jay, can you send me an email to call my mom?
Yeah, support you do that. I wish my mom and father were still here to talk to.
Clancy says, Nick Shine said he'll pick you up for the game this time, Big Cho.
I'm sorry, what?
Big Joe.
What'd you say, Jake? I'm sorry.
Jets, Jets.
You think somebody's coming to pick me up at the game?
Nick Shine?
Oh, okay. Nah. I'm not going to put that on him. Although I probably need a better ride than I had last time. That guy was awful.
Big Joe.
Trying to get to the stadium with him not speaking English, it was a pretty bad deal. You would think he'd know there's an Uber drop-off at the stadium, which I found out after the fact, but he didn't even know that.
We're talking about Big Joe.
Jake, do you know what time the game is with the Dolphins? Is it 1 or have they did the game times yet?
1 p.m.
Okay, so it's going to be the same deal?
Well, I don't know if you saw the schedule, Big Cho, but the Jets only play at 1 p.m. this season.
Like last year. Wasn't that the case last year?
For the most part.
Okay.
Big Joe.
Have you got have you set up the deal with the away meetup? What's it in Tennessee?
Nashville, week 1, Big Cho.
All right, you already got them on sale?
I'm not selling tickets to that.
You're not. How you going to do the meetup?
People show up and meet up.
So you have to get the tickets through whatever venue?
Whatevervenue.com. Get your game tickets.
Okay. And then you're going to have a place to meet up?
Tailgate before the game, party the day before the game.
Okay. All right. Will you have more details?
I've been
coming
talking
up,
about
or-
all the details.
Big Joe.
Well, you know, like I said, I haven't been able to listen or call in here lately in about 2 or 3 weeks, which I apologize.
Well, Big Cho, I could tell you this. We'll be at Barstool, Nashville the day before the game. There'll be a tailgate the day of the game. And when we get a little closer, there'll be info on how to get a tailgate ticket.
Okay. All right. And if you don't hear from me, can you email that stuff to me?
You're requesting a lot of emails, Big Cho.
I am. But I just was slammed at work, and I don't want to miss out if I'm going to try to work my schedule around it.
You should join my Patreon, Big Cho.
I think I am a member, aren't I?
We'll get in the Discord then.
Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a member.
Section 110 in Nashville, Big Cho.
That's nice.
We're talking about Big Joe.
You said section 10.
110.
110. What, that's where your seats are?
Correct.
So you already got seats.
That is correct.
Right, but we won't know where we're sitting until we get the tickets, correct?
Are we talking about Nashville?
Yeah, are you talking about Nashville or are you talking about the Miami game?
I'm talking about Nashville. I'm in section 110.
Right, but I thought you said that you weren't doing tickets for.
That's correct. I bought tickets, and I'm encouraging fans to sit in 110 if they want to sit near Asmaniacs.
110. Okay, I got you now. I understand. Sorry.
We're talking about Big Joe.
I'm with it now. 110, Nashville. But we don't know the section for Miami yet, do we?
We do not.
Okay. But we'll be able to get tickets through you.
That is correct.
Like last year. Okay. And you said it was the 25th. Well, I'm going to go ahead and book my Airbnb where I was last year. I'm going to go ahead and book that tonight.
Big Joe.
So I'll definitely be at the Miami game.
We're talking about Big Joe.
Well, I hope you guys do well with the Knickerbockers, man. I know you must be excited. Big Joe! Jake, is everybody pumped up in New York City with the Knicks?
People can't wait.
It's been a long time coming. What, 99 against the Spurs? Wasn't that the last time they were in the finals?
That's correct.
Would they lose in 5?
We're talking about Big Joe.
I think they might have lost in 5, but they weren't supposed to be there anyway. But they're looking pretty good. Hey, let me ask you this question, Jake. If they didn't make a coaching change, do you think the Knicks will still be in the finals?
I think they could be. I don't think they'd be playing this well, though. I think Mike Brown deserves an enormous amount of credit.
Okay. Because I've always been a big Tibbs fan. I think, like I said, I like the Knicks second behind the Hornets. And I think the Knicks have got some breaks in the playoffs, which is a good thing. I mean, they played a young Hawks team to start. And then the Celtics were injured, so they lost against the Sixers.
Big Joe.
They got the Sixers. And then the Cavaliers upsetted the number 1 seed, Pistons, which gave them home court advantage. So I think they've got some breaks along the way, wouldn't you say?
M. Morris says, Cho really bringing the energy today. Carlos says, Jake, do you handle Cho's taxes as well?
You could if you do taxes.
Do you have an accountant, Big Cho?
I do.
Is he good?
It's a she. She's very good.
We're talking about Big Joe.
Do you have an accountant?
I do. He's actually on the line.
Are you going to the Knicks game? You say you're going to game 3?
Sadiq. Certified freak. Just got off the John. Oh, yeah. We're running. How are you, Big Cho? How's that back of yours? Are you doing good on the back?
Yeah, the back's doing a lot better. No more nerve pain. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. You took my advice. Did you get that icy hot?
Yeah, but what really helped was the surgery. It took away my nerve pain.
Oh, now that's you got insurance?
Yeah. I'm good
okay,
to go.
Then you're good. You're good. Smart man. Very, very, very choosy and very wise decision. But always remember to keep that icy hot as a backup plan. But how's your college basketball team doing?
We're doing pretty good. We're just finalizing the team. We got one more spot left. We're looking for a long wing, and then we're doing team camp in about 3 weeks. High school team camp.
I see.
And then do some elite camps with some players in August.
Now, Joe, you know I've been a Knicks fan for almost 25 years. I'm gonna tell you this too. I've seen a lot of crazies in my 25 years, but what we're about to see, if the Knicks win the final, you imagine how crazy New York City is going to be. We're going to be so crazy that it will make the 1999 New Year's Eve party look like a freaking live Woodstock in a backyard party out somewhere in Muskogee. And I'll tell you, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. If we are gonna dance all night, we're gonna party all day, and I'll tell you, you can call every single hotel from the Marriott all the way down to the Holiday Inn, and we're gonna keep on kicking ass all over the place. And you know what? Hey, if we have to pay the bill and foot the bill, hey, it comes out of our pockets. But hey, we will succeed. We will succeed. And that T-shirt better come out handy, because we will goddamn succeed, and we will do it one way or the other. That's guaranteed. What's that squeaky noise?
I don't know what that is.
That's that squeaky noise. That's not my chair. Is that your chair? Is that your chair?
That's not me.
That's not you?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm not even rocking at all.
Are you sure about that? Because that don't sound right. Because if that chair is squeaking, you know what that means? You're gonna have to go get oil. Just go to the garage, get some oil. Put it on there. Rub it around. Boom. There you go. It'll stop it from squeaking. So Joe, you're going to Tennessee, is that right?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna come up to the meetup in New York with the Dolphins for sure.
Oh, I'm definitely.
That boy, he's jamming, he's standing, freaking dancing, wall smashing. I'm Jake Asman. If Mad Max ain't ever stop yapping, that boy, he still be dancing. Then call Jake Asman. He got an orange wall.
How you doing? This is how we're gonna be doing some karate. I have more karate experience than you, Beast. I took taekwondo.
Yeah.
7.
Keep dreaming, loser.
Let me
keep dreaming, loser. I don't want to
karate,
talk to you, loser. You are not up to speed. You're weak. I'm sorry. You got no skills. No, you do not. You do not have no skills like I do, kid. No. Sloppy. That's sloppy. That's sloppy. Even my sensei would even say that is sloppy, crappy chicken. That is not the way you do it. No.
Yeah.
Weak. See, you haven't learned nothing yet. This is, you know what? For Dana, I'm gonna say it again.
Beast, let me watch it. Beast, do some karate for me. Do some karate.
How about do this? Go to the gym and work out harder. You're weak.
I was just at the gym today, Beast.
Yeah.
I'm 180 pounds of pure muscle.
Sure. Yeah, and you know what? And I'm the Emperor of Japan. How you like them apples? Until you get to the top, until you get to the top, you don't have the belt like I do, punk. You haven't learned. No, that's slop. That's slop. Even Mr. Miyagi would say, "Hey, that's slop. We come.
Oh
my God. Give me that.
Now. Oh man, let me teach you. Watch me. These records.
That's slop. Nope. Slop.
Yeah.
That is pure slop. Even my own sensei would say that's pure slop. That is slop.
Beast, I can get caught.
I'm sorry. No, you don't, pal. You don't have 35 belts. I have more. I own you, and I can tame you. I can tame you and maim you. But you know what? There's one little thing that you do not have. You don't have no game. You got no game. Until then, get a life essay. You're not in my league, pal.
Yeah,
no, that's still weak. I'm sorry, you haven't learned, you haven't took any challenges, you haven't fought anybody, you haven't proven nothing, and you haven't fought the best. You haven't proven nothing. So I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh boy, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Beast, what'd you do at Hogwarts?
Max, let me ask you a question, punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, Welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the Asmaniac Rumble.
I do not want to look at this clown. This guy is a schmuck. He's a useless, egg-sucking turd that just came out of the toilet and should be flushed completely. As a matter of fact, Gary does not have one thing, and that one thing is power. That right there is power. See, this is all gun control. See, I remember what Bret the Hitman Hart once said. We have gun control. We don't shoot each other, kill each other in every street corner. We know how to control our own guns. And this is how you control your own gun. Right here. Look at that gun. That's pure power, baby. That's power. See, that's something the little schmuck doesn't have. Until then, go back to school, get an education, get a life, and find your brain. Because this ain't no fake show. This ain't fake.
Oh man, Gary!
Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time for you, so maybe you get a better understanding. You have a long way to go. You haven't gotten to the top. You still have a lot to prove. But until then, go back to school and get an education, college man, or should I say, That's something you don't have there. Big Cho. Bueller. No Bueller. Sorry then. Well, Jake, let's go to another video, please. While we wait and patient. Can we play that brand new hot spanking video that has been sweeping America's feet for now a while now? The brand new, hot and improved, the next thing that's rocked Van Halen since 1979. Let's play some stringing the cheese. Play that new video, Stringing the Cheese, please. Stringing the Cheese.
Holy shit, Asmaniacs! You know what time it is? Time to get to that B-static and string some cheese. Oh, yeah! Come on! The Jets win the offseason! That's got me stringing the cheese! The Knicks comeback breaks records! That's got me stringing the cheese! The Yankees crush the Red Sox! That's got me stringing the cheese! When Cisco send gift memberships! That's got me stringing the cheese! Oh, stringing the cheese make me happy! My stringing the cheese might look messy, but cleanup is a pleasure after a damn good string in the cheese. Oh, yeah! Oh. The Jets could make the playoffs. That's got me stringing the cheese. The Knicks might be finals champions. That's got me stringing the cheese. Oh, the Yankees chasing 28. That's got me stringing the cheese. When Mimosa sends a super chat, that's got me stringing the cheese. Oh, stringing the cheese make me happy. My stringing the cheese might look messy, but cleanup is a pleasure after a damn good stringing the cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm stringing the cheese.
Stringing the Cheese.
We're back. What a show. Jets talk in June, right, Gary? Don't say anything if you're enjoying the hell out of the show. Don't open up your mouth. Say nothing. Say nothing if the Knicks won the Mikal Bridges trade. If you say a word, the Knicks didn't win the trade. That's what I thought.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
All right, Jets talking June. Nothing like it. Let's go Knicks. Hit the like button. But first, can we shout out one of the greats? Our friend Cisco Lopez just gifted 10 memberships. Cisco, your signed Walt Clyde Frazier jersey you won was sent out today. Perhaps we need to send you a Latrell Sprewell jersey as well. He is in for 10. Let's go, Cisco.
Sometime I do super chat. Sometime I do give membership. But all the time I love the Jake Asman show. They call me Cisco Lopez.
If you hear your name, Cisco made you a channel member. Rusty Nails and Jesus Shempen, Tony Lenz, G-Sci, AP49, Walter Reens, Jesse Smith, all receiving a gifted membership. Plus, the Juice Man, HVAC, JT935, all receiving a membership there from the great Cisco. You got to be in it to win it.
Hey, you never know.
New set of weekly prizes. Signed Bernard King jersey. Signed Crabette End Zone Pylon. Signed Klecko jersey. And signed Richard Todd jersey. Had a couple people request Richard Todd, so I made it happen. Gary, don't say a word if you think the raffle prizes this week are awesome. Exactly.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
All right, appreciate you, Cisco. Super chat from Top Gun says, Knicks in 6. Jake, where do you get your Jets jerseys? Can I DM you trying to upgrade? Shoot me a message. Top Gun, you were in the Sprewell raffle now for 2. Appreciate you.
Just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
All right, let's get to more of your calls. This man has not one, but 2 awesome intros. Hit it.
Gator, I don't understand why I don't have an intro.
Gator, I need an intro, buddy. A cool intro, please.
I've been calling in, supporting Jake for over 4 years. You got Adam is too cool, Papa 73, and I don't understand why you won't create one. Women.
You have no sense of humor. That's the problem.
I don't.
When you have a sense of humor, then you can have an intro.
I'm worthy of an intro.
All right, fine.
I don't understand why I don't have an intro.
Jake.
Rob.
Long time, buddy. How are you?
I'm great, Rob. How are you?
Good. Been just a little bit busy. But I wanted to call in because I haven't called in a while. Looks like congrats to the Knicks to the next series. I think this series is going to be easier. I think OKC would have gave them problems just because how athletic they are. I think the Knicks have a better shot of winning this series for sure.
I think the Knicks have a much better chance against the Spurs than they would the Thunder. So I'm glad it played out the way it did.
For sure. I totally agree with that. I actually might meet Lou B for the first time. Did I tell you?
At the main event, I heard all about it.
Yeah, Neil is going to the main event. He invited me, so I think I'm going to meet Lou B for the first time. So that should be pretty cool. Are you coming down?
I will not be there.
Okay. We're going to be watching it from home.
I'll be in the city for it, so I'm not coming out to Long Island. But you guys will have a great time.
I'm hoping that a Long Island event is coming up soon. That we're going to do a Long Island event. I hope
it's in the works at some point.
Good. That sounds great. Just a little bit. I was listening to your conversation. I forget who it was with, but it's so true, Jake. What really gets me more than anything, you see all the improvements that the Jets have made this year. Okay, they went out and they got Reich, who I think is an upgrade, even though Enstrom could be good one day. But let's be honest, Reich is a professional. He's been around a long time. He's had a lot of good years. He's had some bad years too, but it's still an upgrade in my book, getting the offensive coordinator they got. Dunbar was definitely a great thing to do. As far as the draft, I think the Jets killed the draft this year. They did really well. I give them an A. So all these leading to hopefully a better year, okay? And then looking at their schedule, I still only see 6 wins, maybe 7, maybe. But here's the thing that gets me more than anything, Jake, and you guys were discussing it the other day, a few days ago. Here is Aaron Glenn essentially trying to save his job. Let's be honest, okay? You know, Muji could possibly survive a 6-win, and if they fired Aaron Glenn, correct?
If they win 6 games, do I think Muji's back? Probably, yeah.
I think so, because a lot of people are on his page saying that he made great acquisitions and stuff. But here's the thing that really bugs me more than anything, Jake, where they really missed the boat. And such a simple thing was, for $1 million, they should have signed Folk. Come on. I really don't get that. You know, they made a mistake years ago letting Myers go, and Myers is still kicking successfully for Seattle, okay? Now you got a guy like Folk for $1 million. Oh, we saved $1 million. Whoop-de-doo. You're going to save possibly your job. A kicker can be the difference between 2-3 games in 1 year. Look what happened with Aaron Rodgers, right? We had Zerline, who was shot that year. If we had Folk that year, they probably won just there. They would have won 3 more games. Now, what I call it, Rodgers has 8 wins. Not to also speak about how many times the defense let us down with the last 2 minutes left of the game. So, in other words, kicker is so important here. So if you're trying to win every single game that you can, because it could be a difference between retaining a job or getting fired, why wouldn't you press? And if Aaron Glenn, is the guy in charge, the head honcho here, he should insist, hey, you know what? We got to sign Folk. Even though it's $1 million more, $1 million is not a lot of money. He could be the difference between 2-3 more wins if he kicks correctly, as opposed to getting one of these kickers who kicking 50%. These kickers that they have on the roster right now are crap. So that could be your job. Why would you not sign a guy like this? I don't get that. I'll let you respond.
I mean, there's no explanation for it. I think they can get younger there and find someone just as good. I think it's a huge risk. I mean, they were right about moving on from Morstead to McNamara. He was great. So they're trying to do it now at kicker after they did it at punter a year ago. I think it's incredibly risky because Younghoe Koo and Cade York are not very good. So I don't know if either of them will actually end up being the week 1 kicker when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense, Jake. It truly doesn't, because
they got time though. It's June 1st. Like, there's no point in getting up in arms about it right now.
I just don't get it. For to save $1 million, we're not saving $10 million here. It's $1 million. $1 million is not going to make or break you. But you know what? You have the assurance. This guy missed 1 kick last year. Folk missed 1 kick last year, and that was it. I mean, sweat that. Just let's sign him for 1 more year. He's probably going to retire the following year, and then you worry about it. I mean, that could be the difference. But you know what, Jake? Maybe what's got to happen has got to happen. It's not that I don't want to sit here and root for Glenn, but I don't have it inside to think that this guy is our long-term coach for the next 5-10 years. I really don't. And I know you agree with me. I don't think that you see this guy being our coach for the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years here. You know, so maybe what's got to happen has got to happen. You know, if they fall a little short and they fire him, and then next year they go for McDermott or they go for Tomlin or Conley from Minnesota, then that's what's going to happen. Then, you know what? Maybe we got to suffer another year and then go for, because our job's going to be a lot more attractive next year anyway. Like you said, you're going to have the 3 number 1 draft picks. You know, you're going to have $150 million in the cap. And then you're going to have all these supposed great quarterbacks coming out. They're naming like 10 of them. You would hope that a few of them are going to, you know, be good. And then we got to pick one of these guys. So maybe what's got to happen is got to happen, and they got to fall a little short. And Aaron Glenn isn't our coach of the future. I mean, do you honestly believe that Aaron Glenn is the coach? In 5 years, you think Aaron Glenn is our coach? Yes or no?
No.
You see what
Why
I'm saying?
5 years, though? That's a long time.
Or even say 3 years. Let's say 3 years. Do you think he's our coach for 3 years? You don't believe in him yet either. I can hear you.
What is there to believe in? He sucked.
Yeah, more or less. You know, don't get me wrong. I want to give credit where credit's due, Jake. They did a lot of nice things. They went out and got experienced guys for the defense. They had a really good draft. But all of a sudden, did he learn the game so well now all of a sudden that he didn't know where that field goal kick was last year? or to throw a Hail Mary. I mean, now all of a sudden he got bright. All of a sudden, I don't buy that. I don't think this guy is our coach of the future at all. I think it's going to be one more year, and I think he's going to be done. It's what it is, and we're going to have.
Gator, where is my intro? I need a cool intro. I've been calling in, supporting Jake for over 4 years. You did intros for Papa Jet, and Adam is too cool. I'm worthy of an intro, Gator. I don't understand why I don't have an intro. You suck, Gator. You really suck.
Well, that was a little harsh to watch there. But now, let's get back to our daily programming with Dr. Jake Asman. Take it away, Jake.
Gas station pizza is better than a Big Mac.
No. Get this goof out of here. The guy is a goof. I don't want to look at this. This guy's a goof. If you could put this face on one of punching bags, you could go.
Can you hear me?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Good job.
Definitely not this overrated Goomba. This guy is overrated, out of his league, over his head, and out of.
Gas station pizza is better than a Big Mac.
Can somebody get rid of Dr. Doodle over here?
He's pointing. Gary Box, point at you. Gary Box, he point at you. Gary Box, I'm pointing. I'm pointing. I'm pointing. I'm pointing. Gary Box, point at you. I point.
Really?
I'm listening. I don't have a lot of time. I got like 5 minutes. I gotta go. I don't really get. I'm listening, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You're asking me about the Bridges trade, but I'm not watching. So I put it on, and then you got. Why is this entertaining to you, Jake? Why is putting on a picture of me when I'm not there? Why is that entertaining to you? I don't really get your sense of humor sometimes. Why is putting on an image of me? What's the entertainment value of that? Talk to me.
Talk to you? Have you flushed your toilet yet?
Can you stop? I gotta go. Can you get it?
Well, as Michael Jackson once said, beat it. No one wants to beat it. Show him how funky. Show him just fight. It doesn't matter who is wrong or right. Just beat it. Yeah, that's right. Take a cue from Michael Jackson, son. Beat it.
Jake, can you get?
You ever heard of it?
Can you get like?
Go wash your hair. Go fix your hair. Go be one half of the Beastie Boys. Or go listen to Run DMC. Except I like Run DMC, by the way. They're a song. It's tricky, yo. Come on, who cannot love Run DMC? I do. I like their stuff. I dig their stuff. Same with the Beastie Boys. No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and you gotta fight for your right to party. That's right. Yeah, you didn't know I'm old school Beastie Boys myself, and I'm also.
Can you get rid of this? Like, what is he? Can you get rid of this? Like, really?
Well, go take a shower. Go change your boxers. Do something. Geez, pretty soon I'm gonna be 80 years old. I'm gonna be going, love my teeth. Yo, that's what I'll be doing when I'm 80 years old. That's not bad. That's not bad looking. After all, you do look like the singer from Cinderella almost. No, Clancy, I'm not baked, my friend. I don't. I may look half baked, but not fully, my friend. Let's go drink some water. Yeah, drink some water or have some Minute Maid. My people, Minute Maid. You know what time it is. And come on, Minute Maid, gotta love my stuff, you know? And remember, tonight we got beef. We got potatoes and God-heavy vegetables. God-heavy vegetables, corn. And as like they all say, what would you like? Everything. You know what I'm talking about. Everything.
Wait, can you end this? Can you end this, please?
Just go take a shower. Go take a shower. Go take a shower. Wash down. Use some soap and take a shower. Clean yourself up. I do it all the time. I do it 100% of the time.
Yeah,
my friend.
I'm just gonna leave, Jake. This is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna leave.
Go take a shower, then, dude. Take a shower. Go get yourself some clean boxers, nice T-shirt. Go take a hot shower.
Like, no one finds this entertaining. It's just weird. He's got an image of me up. It's just weird. And then, like, why didn't you call in for a month? It's weird.
Go take a shower, then. I take a shower every day. I'm used to it. No pain, no gain. I drink 2% milk. Is that a problem
I appreciate
to you?
Jake.
No.
Great show today, man.
Do I like my vegetables? Of course I do. I like my green beans. I like my corn. I have no problem with peas. But you need to eat more vegetables.
Can you hear me?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Good job.
Do not bring
another me
on here. I do not want to put up with some sleazy, queasy, cheesy looking fruit fly that goes. Gary is a cheater and he's a disgrace to this country. I think somebody should throw him in Iran and let him be the yeah, that's right. Yep. Could somebody go get rid of this fruit fly? He looks like a fruit fly. And know what I hate fruit flies. Yes, I do. I can't stand fruit flies. I hate those little.
Can you hear me?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Good job. I'll teach you more karate.
Beat it, scumbag. You are weak. You are the MJF of this show that is disgusting and foul stench. Go take a shower. You probably have a skin mark in your underwear. You feel probably up your butt in the shower. Oh please, this is weak.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is so freaking weak. Oh my God, this is not proper. Improper. Even the judges would be laughing at this and going, "Oh my God." I'd sit there. Weak.
Good job.
How you doing, Mad Max?
Let me talk about my main points, Jake. So let's talk about the AJ Brown move. Honestly, it's very. I mean, let's see. The Patriots are gonna be lethal, but we need to get a corner now since we got AJ Brown. Can you hear me? We need to get some new corners on the market. Honestly, we need to get some new corners. Good job. Let's see. Our corners right now are not good enough to guard AJ Brown. And the Myles Garrett trade, I was shocked by the trade. The Browns just show their inept even more. They're probably showing they're even more inept. And then with the Knicks, they got to win game 1 against the Spurs. We got to put the tone early. Knicks in 5 because the Spurs very inexperienced. Wemby, okay, he's good, but he's only 22 years old. The Spurs could be the next potential dynasty, but it is time to win now for the Knicks. We gotta have some balls. We need to show some fight, Jake. Good job. The Knicks gotta win this game because you know what? If they don't win this game, the Spurs are gonna win this series. What's your thoughts on that, Jake?
Let's go Knicks. I like how Max's room is orange for the New York Knicks. What a show this has been, huh? Home stretch here. Last chance to get in. We're going to give away a Latrell Sprewell jersey for those of you who tuned in late. Great calls today by everyone, including by not one, but 2 Gary 3D Boxings. Uno Jet says, Jake, put me in. Let's go Knicks. Gary, don't say a word if you want me to put Uno in the raffle for 2. Deal.
The Jet fans getting a little crazy.
Uno Jets is in for 2. Thank you, Uno. Got you down. All right, here we go. A couple calls left. Let's say hello to the one, the only, the number 1 seed in this past year's Asmaniac tournament. Hit it.
Let me tell you something. I was like, before I was like, he needs callers. I should call in. And then I got behind the fake Garys. So it's too funny.
Sometimes when you don't have any callers on the line,
you have to
just
make do. I know.
callers.
I get it. I get it. You know, what happens if Big Fella gets to Nashville and he gets to meet Frankie V and he's disappointed by him? He's going to be
That'd be
like, thanks for
impossible.
nothing.
No, I've met Frankie numerous times. I've never been disappointed.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. The one thing that Frankie was saying that I kind of, I don't think you can really equate Garrett and Sauce, because Sauce was under a new portable extension and he's a lot younger. I understand that the impact of Myles Garrett is, a lot greater. But the Athletic just dropped an article about this is all part of them trying to dig her out from underneath that Deshaun Watson contract. So that's the whole driver behind this, right? Like the author was saying, I was saying that they should have traded him before they extended him, and as of right now, they're like, well, they really didn't have any choice at this point. They were just waiting till June 1 to kind of get out from underneath this deal, and that's probably the best deal that they could get.
I'm just surprised it's the Rams, because it's crazy how all in they are to add Myles Garrett to a team that already had the MVP of the league playing quarterback for them.
I mean, I don't really love the deal for either of these two deals today. I don't really love it for any of the parties involved. I mean, I kind of get what the Eagles are doing. I kind of get what the Browns are doing, but from the Rams and the Patriots perspective, I don't really get it. I think AJ Brown is in decline, and I think that Garrett, I mean, he's going to be 32 in season this year, and that's a lot of money. They just accelerated something like $24 million onto the salary cap for this year. They're going to take the debt ahead this year. I guess that's fine for them.
I think Cleveland could have got more, honestly. Like, I'd rather get more picks than just one. I know they got Verse, who's really good, but I'd rather get more first-round picks than only get one, a second, a third, and a player.
Especially like the 27 first-round pick is going to be probably at the very end of the first round, which is not ideal. If they're trying to get assets to go up and get their quarterback, you would have thought that they would have wanted a middle of the first round type pick.
I would just want more total picks, so I have more flexibility to go up and get my guy if I have to.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. I think Schefter had a tweet like, this is the Jets' main competition. There's only two teams with multiple first round picks. The Jets can run this upcoming draft that they want to do it. It's totally on them, right? Because 3 first round picks in this draft is like gold. And if they build correctly, they might not need like the 2028 pick. So they could say, we're ready to win now, depending on how things go this year, by just adding 2 players, with one of them being a quarterback, and then just drafting correctly and using their cap space correctly next year.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised that's how it went down for a player of that magnitude.
Yep.
But I get it. I mean, look, from a Jet standpoint, I mean, we're going to see these teams, so got to figure it out.
All right. I appreciate your time, Jake.
Kyle, appreciate you. Thank you for calling us from Gary's home estate. Nice of Gary to let you use his home office there. Ladies and gentlemen, can we shout out one of the greats? We're giving away a Latrell Sprewell jersey at the end of the show. And 40 entries are going to Mimosa. Holy bleep. Mimosa with a gigantic Venmo.
Thank you, Mimosa, for your generosity and tremendous support of the Jake Asman Show.
40 entries from Mimosa. Let's freaking go. Mimosa, the leader in the clubhouse in the Asmaniac raffle.
It's the Asmaniac membership raffle. For every membership gifted, you receive 1 ticket entered in the raffle to win epic prizes.
I wonder if Mimosa's credit card is still maxed out like Cisco's was. Appreciate the Venmo. For those of you who can't super chat, we do accept Venmos. Mimosa, the leader in the clubhouse, as I put all the names together for the Asmaniac raffle. Latrell Sprewell signed jersey is the top prize, plus new set of weekly prizes. If you don't win the Latrell jersey, you're automatically entered to win a Richard Todd autographed jersey, a Joe Klecko autographed jersey, Wayne Crabette signed end zone pylon, and a Bernard King signed jersey. Let's go, Knicks. The first rounder for AJ Brown is not this year. It's in 2028. The first rounder in the Myles Garrett trade is for this upcoming year, and that pick could be late 20s or pick 32. I don't know. Verse is a really good player, but you're going to have to pay him pretty soon. I'd rather just go out there and get more first, but Cleveland really likes him, I guess. Bill M says, Todd, sweet. I had a couple people wanted Richard Todd prizes, so we got Richard Todd in. I'm working on a Kenny O'Brien signed helmet for a future raffle. I have a bid out on that at a memorabilia site. So we're putting all that together for you guys. Let's see. I see Rob, the Jet fan, is still on the line. Rob, did you have another point?
No, I'm just hanging out on the line here, just listening to the comments and stuff. Honestly, Jake, I was
Did
out.
you see? Hold on. Someone wants to say hello to you.
Chicken with pasta is worse than peanut butter with sandwich.
I think this is the Gary who's not speaking. Where's the real Gary?
Did somebody say Brock Bowers?
Whoa!
What
Hell,
was that?
that'll make your eyeball spin in the back of your head like you were watching Poltergeist or Chucky.
Beast, what the hell was that shit?
What are you talking about?
That thing with Gary.
Maybe he's from the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone.
Hey, Beast, I want to ask you a question.
Throw me one.
You ready? When Jordan was winning all those titles with Chicago Bulls, right? Were you a Knicks fan or were you a Bull fan back then living in Chicago or Illinois? Excuse me.
I was watching both teams because both teams had that combination of when it came to peer pressure and peer power. See, when you take peer power and peer pressure, you put them together, it's a superhuman combination of antidote and ultimate of destruction. See, that's like trying to mix two different antidotes. And no, I mean, my science is not my major. World history is my major. Also, that's my second major. My first major has always been radio television. See, nobody knows that because I took up radio television in college. One of my favorite guys I've ever looked up to. I mean, let's see. I'm trying to think of so many of the great names.
Nobody gives a shit.
Let's see. You remember the great Don Imus?
Yes, I do.
I looked up to him, the great Don Imus. He was very well. And Howard Stern before he sucked. Yeah,
Can't wait.
Yeah, damn right, we can't wait. And don't worry, we got plenty of time. I know the kicker situation is not the best right now, but let's, if Woody would listen to me and say, let me just tell him something. Go get some real kickers. You got some in Mexico.
Nobody gives a shit.
You got some in Japan. You got the money. Go get it. It's not hard. I mean, someone for saving $1 million. Big deal. Let me just say it in slow mode.
So, in other words, you liked both teams and you went back and forth, correct?
It was good. It was really good. But now, after Jordan left, it was time for me to say, hey, it was a good run, but where do my roots belong? What do my roots belong with? Blue and orange, baby.
All right.
That's where it belongs.
I got you.
And it's going to remain. It's going to remain that way until I go into my casket.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That is how I feel as well. Sometimes, Beast, don't know what the hell you're talking about. On that note, let me finish counting the raffle names here. Big shout out to Jay Petito, who just purchased 4 raffle tickets. Jay, good luck. You are in the Asmaniac raffle for 4.
Great point, Jake. You hit it right there.
Thank you, Rich. Jay, I appreciate you. I'm going to finalize the names here. We're almost ready. Enjoy this short clip as I finalize the names and we come back and someone's going to win a signed Latrell Sprewell jersey. Hit it.
I'm just like moving and grooving.
Get your football.
Oh, man,
Let's
Jay,
work on ball
you gotta
security.
get-
We cannot have any fumbles.
Ball security, Jay.
Yep. Secure your balls.
This is the ball.
If you hold it like that, it's going to get knocked out. Protect it.
Like this.
High and tight. Yep.
So this is my football right here going in the toilet.
What? No. Ball ball security, man. High and tight. That's why we keep losing. The whole point of this exercise is to manifest change. We're trying to get a win.
Scatterboo time. Giants
No,
are
it's
tough
not
to-
scatterboo time. You just put the ball in the toilet. Flush your toilet. Let's go.
Is it going? It's not. Is it going down? Oh, damn it! Smell that toilet water?
Oh, good God, man. I'll tell you what, if the Jets do win, Sean, you're calling in every week and you're putting the football right back in the toilet. What's funny is they didn't win that game, but that was the game in London where they finally forced a turnover. Brownlee had a fumble recovery. Unreal. Kevin says last-ditch effort for the jersey. Kev, I know how badly you want it. Good luck. I'm going to put your name on the wheel 2 more times. You got to be in it to win it. And you got a chance, Kevin. Kevin is in the Asmaniac raffle now for another 2 entries. Let's go.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
All right. All the names have been accounted for. But now we need to bring on the master of raffle ceremony so we could spin the wheel of champions to figure out who is going to win a signed Latrell Sprewell jersey in honor of the Knicks rematching the Spurs in the NBA Finals. Let's say hello to the master of raffle ceremony.
Good evening. This is Howard Finkel coming to you live from our studios. Girls, bring in the wheel of champions. We're going to get one lucky winner today on a Latrell Sprewell jersey. Are we ready, folks? Now, my hands are ready to go. Are ready to go at 3, 2, 1. Let it rip!
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly Asmaniac raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wheel of Champions. If you win, to claim your prize, email me, asmanjake@gmail.com, your name, your address, so we know where to send your Sprewell signed jersey to. If you don't win, you're automatically entered in our weekly raffle, which is every Saturday here in the off season. One of you will win this jersey. Everyone else is entered, of course. Even if you win, you're entered in the weekly raffle. We got 4 prizes so far this week. All right. Thanks to everyone who entered today. Great turnout. You guys are the best. Jet Talk in June. It can be done. We're doing it every day. Here we go. The winner is he wanted it. He got it. Kevin Zerwicker is the winner of a Latrell Sprewell signed jersey. Kev, text me your address. The jersey is yours. Let's go, Nick.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Congratulations to Kevin. He is the winner. He's watching the show. Kevin does a great job with a lot of our social media stuff you guys have seen on the channel. Makes a lot of those shorts that have been populating on the YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, all that. That's Kevin. And now he's got a Spree jersey to add to his collection. Congrats to Kevin. Well deserved. Thanks to everyone who entered. You are in our weekly raffle. And a big shout out again to the great Mimosa for an unbelievably generous Venmo right before we closed off entries. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here. Get your tickets for July 11th. Info on Barstool Nashville and our tailgate for week 1. That's coming in the very near future. It's already out there for the Barstool Nashville event. If you're on Patreon or Discord, which I recommend you join as we update the list of names at the beginning of each month. So I'll give you guys till tomorrow for your chance to get on the Patreon and get your name added to our intro. Thanks again, everyone who tuned in. You guys are the best. We're back at it tomorrow. Joe Caporoso will join me at 10 a.m. Joe Blewett will join me in the afternoon. The Jets are going to be on the field tomorrow for OTAs open to the media. So I'll have some takeaways from that. Glenn, I'm sure, will be speaking as well. If not him, then either Reich or Duker will speak. So we'll get you the latest as soon as we have it. You guys are the best. Thanks again for watching. Go Jets. Go Knicks. And I leave you all with a clip that I feel needs to be played on a day like today. Sit back and enjoy it. And as always, go Jets.
Hello, Cho. How are you, man? Are you all right, Cho?
How old are you?
I'm 42, brother.
Okay, I'll take it as that then. Okay, I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, I just got this today.
Some of the most important people in my life are women.
And we know that.
Okay, I just wanted you to clarify that for me. If that's his thing, then, that's his thing.
I got one.
What?
The picture
I didn't mean to do that. If I did, I don't even know how to do that. What do I have to do?
Hey, is that the Peanut Man in your shirt there, Big Joe?
Tell me again what I need to do to unblock you.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Now, why am I saying this one more time? Thank you for all for watching the Jake Asman Show. And remember, help control the pet population. And remember, have your pets sprayed or neutered everywhere. Good night, everybody.